Hello, everyone, and happy holidays. We are going live with our first ever holiday one shot, at least for Christmas and New Year's and Hanukkah, and anybody who celebrates any other holidays that are around this time of year. Hi, Corgan. Good to see you. Happy holidays to everyone who is coming in here. And to all that celebrate, I hope you have a wonderful time with your family, and I hope you have a good time spending at least 3 hours with us here, doing some goofy things, playing the game that we love. Um, this will be the last Time to Roll live stream of 2023. We will be back next year in 2024 on, I believe it is January 7th. That's Sunday, January 7th. We'll be back to our normal program, digging into the Rat Bastards and their journey and seeing where they go from where we left off there. But tonight is all about immersing ourselves in the world of this weird holiday sub universe that I have dreamt up and created. I'm wearing a Santa hat because my mom said, "Well, it's Christmas themed. You should wear a Santa hat." So here I am wearing a Santa hat. So everyone, welcome. We will get right into it. No announcements tonight. We're gonna spare you that, and we're just gonna hop right into it. I hope everyone enjoys, and we will we'll just do this. They're laughing at me for some reason. I could tell. But all right, let's just get into it.
I'm glad I'm just a monk. I don't
Hello.
have to worry about spells.
Yo.
All right.
Also, Muslim monk.
So we will switch to that. So, let's you guys ready to play?
Hell
Nope.
yeah, we are.
Let's go.
Because Christmas is coming, and so am I.
Oh. Well, that's fine. Well, all right, let's music is up, I think. Yeah. That works. That's uppity. I like it. All right.
Hello.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, here it is.
My name.
'Twas the night before Christmas Eve, and all through the town, every creature was stirring, quite literally, even the mouse. All residents of Christmastown were awake and alive, as the night before Christmas Eve is always a vibe. The lights are all hung above the houses with cheer, while street vendors from all over begin to appear. The annual Night Before Christmas Eve festival is now in full swing, while most of the residents of Christmastown are enjoying mingling with people from all walks of life and traditions. There is, however, one group of people who are not enjoying in the festivities. We find ourselves in Candy Cane Village, a quaint northern little section of Christmastown that is taken over by the Candy Cane Gang, a group of individuals that, without spoiling too much, has gotten on Santa's almost naughty list. However, Santa has given them an ultimatum. Help out during this grand Night Before Christmas Eve festival and find your way onto the nice list. However, what decisions the Candy Cane gang make are up to them. There's much to explore here in Christmastown. Vendors selling their wares from all over the world, different walks of life, and different holidays. Look forward to seeing ghosts and ghouls from Halloween Town, and maybe even the Easter Bunny may come through. There's all sorts of people that you can meet and enjoy here. However, Santa has given all of you one request and one request only. Given your combat abilities, Santa has requested that if anything goes awry between different people from different walks of life, you're just to play the mediators. The police, if you would, although more or less just there to make sure no one kills each other. So, Candy Cane Gang. The first person we find ourselves going towards is a kind of matted, like rattled-looking little snow owl, who's currently crouched down in an alleyway, kind of looking at different trinkets and bobbits. Mousy, if you could describe your character, please.
Yes. So my character is Anne Leah Glimmerdown. She is a monk, but she has also been a hermit for a very long time and doesn't really speak, but she makes a lot of noises. She is a snowy owl. She has large yellow eyes, and she's carrying with her a spear. And wearing some pretty common, normal-looking clothing.
Okay. Well, we're gonna not play We Wish You a Merry Christmas right off the rip. That's not a... But okay. We're pausing this because apparently it just wants to play all sorts of copyrighted music. How about this? That works. Okay. So you find yourself kind of crouched in this like almost like a fetal position, but not on the ground, but your feet are up and you're just kind of like crouched over, and behind your shoulder you hear wing flutters starting to approach you, and you feel this like presence land on your shoulder, and it's a familiar presence to you. Magic, can you go ahead and describe your character?
My name's Deline Sion. I'm a like brownish blonde haired fairy with sort of what kind of wings they are. They're not quite butterfly wings. They're a little jagged, and he's got a deep southern drawl. And his patron saint is Santa Claus.
Very good. So you find so you're landing on a familiar face. You're kind of acquainted with this hermit of an owlin. She's doesn't speak a lot, but you've taken yourself to kind of being a watchdog of Candy Cane Village. You can get around faster with your wings, so you tend to know more people. And as you begin to start trying to converse with this kind of screeching, scratching little Owlin girl, you see a kind of goofy looking, small, like short gnome or Santa's elf gnome looking creature come running down the street at you. It seems like a bit of a radiance of excitement going about in his young twinkling eyes. Todd, if you could describe your character.
My name's Todd, and today I will be playing the role of Herbie. Herbie is one of Santa's elves, somewhat disgruntled with his life of working for the old fat man. And he wants to be a lawyer, and Santa doesn't want him to be a lawyer. Santa doesn't need a lawyer, so he's a little disgruntled. But he does like to sing, and most of the time speaks in rhyme.
Anlia and Deline, you see if the familiar face of Herbie running up and like quickly like actually keeping up behind him is this little like animal looking like creature that's crawling on all four legs, and you recognize this creature as well, and he seems to be he seems to be trying to figure out why Herbie is so excited, but also trying to figure out what kind of trouble he's getting in. So Nate, if you could describe your character.
Hey, that's Smelvin. He's about a foot tall, and he is a cleric under the spirit of Christmas. And he will literally do anything for Christmas, even if it costs him his life.
Very nice. So you four find yourself meeting in kind of this back alleyway of Christmas Town. You have Herbie. You've just been given news by the big man himself that you have all been given a job for tonight's Christmas, or this night before Christmas Eve festival. He asks you that he asks that if you could kind of be the watchdogs of the party and enjoy it while you're out there, but don't cause too much trouble, because if you do, well, you won't be on his nice list come the next day. So, what you four want to do? There's a lot to do here in Christmas Town. You've been given a set of goals, really kind of a loose set of goals from the big man. So, what do you guys want to do?
I would like to be able to see the map first.
Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea. There you go. So you guys are up here.
Are the elves working?
You can't see many people in Candy Cane Village right now. It's more of a secluded part of Christmas Town. It does sit next to Santa's mansion. So if you were to walk down the street more, you might be able to see some elves not enjoying the festivities, but starting to get boxes and crates ready to go for Santa to throw into his sleigh.
All right,
Could
I
be
want
loading that in the workshop. Yep.
to walk up to one of them.
Zach, I can't bring my token over.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to. There you go.
I guess I'll put mine down too, if I
Yeah.
can.
You guys can. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
Oh, my library. There he is. It's not working. I don't know why I have this problem.
Good old roll 20. It's just you and Todd. I don't understand it. Okay. So yes, you do see the occasional Santa's elf running between his mansion and what you know to be his workshop. The workshop is now the largest building in Christmas Town, and over the last few years has become significantly more built up. He's starting to process way more gifts than the previous years, and you know this for this reason to be that Santa has actively been trying to get a hold of the leaders of all the other holidays throughout the world to combine the effort to spread joy throughout the year, specifically during the times of their holidays. And you would know that more and more people that work and live within those various realities have the ability to converge onto other realities of different holidays. But yeah, so you kind of like can see Santa's workshop from where you're at, even though you're in this kind of like alley, like back road alleyway of Christmas Town. So you can get a fair idea of what's going on out there before you even walk out.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to one of the elves working
Okay.
and say, "Is everything coming to order?"
Hey, it's like this, huh? Yeah, we're on schedule. Everything's going great. Are you doing all right down there, little guy?
The day is almost upon us.
Yes.
Please make sure everything is in order.
We are trying. You're kind of interrupting me.
For the glory. of
Please
Santa.
Shall-
don't be rude to my friend. He's
Shall I
just
read
trying
you-
to make sure that things finish in the end.
Shall I
Right.
read you a sacred text from my scripture? What is Christmas?
Yes, sir. Sure.
It is the tenderness of the past, courage for the present, and hope for the future. Amen.
Yes.
Hope for the future.
Well, I gotta take this box over to the big man's workshop. So,
Yes, hurry.
Oh, here's one of my business cards in case you trip and fall.
put it on top of the box.
Business card.
Yes, I'm going to be a lawyer one day.
But you're an elf for Santa.
The
Yes.
greatest patron of all.
Oh, Lordy, you guys know I've talked about this before. One
Listen,
day I
Herbert.
will be the greatest elf
You seek
lawyer
to abandon your
in
post
the world. No, I will protect
in
everyone
front of the Almighty.
with the law. With the law.
Listen, Herbert, we serve one man and one man only, and it's that big man over there. That was like gesture at Santa's mansion.
He's over there somewhere.
Yes, he overworks us.
The law doesn't deliver presents.
No,
not
overworks
you.
elves do.
Your lifetime post is present creation.
I'm going to find a client, and I am going to sue someone, and I am going to like lots of money, and then I can move away from Christmas
Greed
Town.
will get you on the naughty list.
Greed is a misnomer.
You better watch out. You better not cry, because the fat guy will tell you it's time for Christmas.
Oh yes, 512. I like that one.
See,
And
he
Leah's
agrees with
trying
me.
to give her 2 cents.
Amen.
Our friend agrees with me. I saw it and heard it.
We should probably check on if the elves are at the Gumdrop Inn. They tend to get rowdy around those parts usually.
Did you hear what they almost did with their sign?
No.
It was very interesting. I was at the print shop when they were starting on it. They used the wrong font. I will leave that up to your imagination. But the G did not look like a G.
Well, that wouldn't be very Christmas of them, would it?
Christmas at all. You see, Smelvin start to shake.
Okay.
We will protect the
That's
spirit
not a
of
high
Christmas,
standard.
Smelvin.
So all of you are starting to make your way towards the Gumdrop Inn.
Yep.
Okay.
No man.
You find your way. As soon as you walk out past Santa's mansion, you see hundreds of little Santa's elves starting to carry boxes and pouches and sacks. Some of them are riding on what look to be like floating magical like snowboards, and they're flying through the air. And they're getting from point A to point B. You see them just a conveyor belt line of things going in the air between Santa's workshop and his mansion, as well as in between Mrs. Claus's workshop and Santa's workshop. As you walk out, you do notice not only the elves working busy, but you also see thousands of all different types of creatures and people. You see zombies waltzing by and like eating candied apples. You see the occasional ghoul walk by and then like slink down into the shadows because they don't want to be seen by you. But most of the people here are just enjoying the festivities. There's booths, there's party games going on. You see all sorts of like Christmas and other holiday related games, like almost like carnival games going on. But as you walk around the corner, you, Deline, being a purveyor of a frequent visitor to the Gumdrop Inn, you do notice it is popping right now. You hear all sorts of like different voices coming in and out. You hear the occasional table crash or like a glass drop. And you would know that the Gumdrop Inn is not only just a place to sleep for all of the people that are visiting through the various portals that are set up around the world. You would also know that this is a local spot to just get down and have fun. So, you guys are going to go into the Gumdrop Inn?
Sounds like my kind of party.
Oh, I bet you I could pick up a client here.
They should
Probably
be working
because they
harder.
drank too much beer.
Okay.
Harder like your shell?
Yes. And my faith.
So you guys walk into the Gumdrop Inn. As soon as you walk in, Deline, you immediately get you sniff the air, and it feels like you're home. You smell eggnog being swiftly made. You smell peppermint candy being dished out. And for almost all of you, actually, you've been here once or twice before, but it is filled to the brim with all walks of life. You see a giant rabbit walking through he has a Santa hat on, floppy ears, and he's like walking around and handing eggs to different people.
Oh my god, it's that bunny that lays the eggs. The Easter bunny.
You also see short little green, just in green garb, almost look like humans, but they're short. And you would recognize these folk to be leprechauns, dancing a jig on one of the tables to the various Christmas music being played. That works.
Reincarnate.
But
Being fun.
this is way too upbeat. It sounds like Mariah Carey is about to start singing.
He has been unfrozen at this time of year. I think she's right over there, actually.
Shockingly, you do see Mariah Carey sitting in the corner, chatting it up with one of Santa's little helpers. And I say in
Member of
quotations.
the choir.
I've heard she can make your wish come true.
Okay, I didn't look through any of this music at all before we started, so
It's okay.
Zach, are your young relatives listening and watching?
I don't know, maybe.
I hope not.
Well, we went from being protectors of Christmas Town to now we're going into a bar, so this is exactly how I expected it. That's
I'm looking. Smelvin's looking for non-believers. So.
Oh, there's plenty of non-believers. Plenty of people
God.
that aren't devoted to the big man. They're just here to have a good time.
Eyes are gonna roll in the back of his head.
Smelvin, I don't trust them undead fuckers.
You do see it quite a few. Actually, you see
Where's the undead?
sitting.
God.
You see a zombie sitting at the bar, trying to enjoy. That is not the type of music I wanted.
Why would zombies be here? What would they be doing with Christmas cheer?
I've heard they tried to kidnap Santa last year.
Heretics.
You would see a zombie fighting over a. This is way too. God, I'm sorry, guys. I wish I went through this music beforehand.
That's okay.
It happens.
Warmth of the Home, maybe. Warmth of Memory.
Please?
Sure, we'll just play it. So the zombie you see is a bigger zombie, and currently he's fighting over his two heads. Which one's gonna drink the eggnog?
Now, brethren, there's enough nog for all of us.
Hey, tell that to him. No, you tell that to him.
Hey,
and you see two.
would you like a business card? You could sue each other. Then I'll represent both of you.
Sue my brother. No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm fine. Who are you?
Me, I'm Herbie Lynch. A tenny at
Herbie.
Christmas.
Huh. Cool. And you're just gonna see them get up with two mugs of eggnog in their hands, and start walking out towards the door.
Be good.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't like those folks.
Well, they can be a bit rude.
Abominations do not deserve to step forward our sacred grounds.
That works. Which is actually kind of similar to the type of music that's playing right now in the gumdrop inn. As all of you are conversing, is there anything you guys want to do in here at all? Or are you just here to admire the people that have walked into this town?
Just making sure nobody's getting overly out of it.
Okay. Well, first roll of the day, I'm gonna say, Deline, make a perception check.
Yeah, let me go see what my perception's really actually bad. 14.
14. Most people are just in here having a good old time. You do see a darker skinned woman, blonde, blonde hair. Seems to be up in her own business with one of Santa's little helpers in the corner. Seems to be getting a little too close for comfort. But you look at Santa's little helper, and he's just sitting there, just like, yeah, this is great. So you see that.
Smelvin's walking over there.
Okay.
Do I know this little elf?
Do we know this guy?
Yes, you do, actually. This guy's name is Henry. Henry is a horn dog of a little elf. And he tends to flirt with anybody he comes along with, be that a gorgeous man and or woman. So he sees you walk up, he's like, "Hey, what's up?"
Henry, have
Yeah?
you completed your duties for Christmas?
Yeah, big guy, let me go. Yeah, everything's fine.
Insight.
Go ahead.
I gotta look at my...
Yeah, new character, I got you.
Oh yeah, plus 10. Yeah, there we go. 26.
26, yeah. He's clearly inebriated and clearly lying to you.
I'm gonna
Henry.
pull out my flute or my lute,
Okay. Start playing.
and I'm going to start playing, and then I'm going to sing when Nate's done.
Okay.
Henry,
Yeah.
you don't have to lie to me.
I forgot you were so damn perceptive. Yeah, no, I'm taking a break, all right? There's a lot of really...
And how many breaks have you taken?
One. Just this one. He's lying. He's lying still.
Henry,
Henry,
we know
lying
that
will get you on
like
the naughty list.
to lie.
You know what
Henry.
happens if someone breathes in too much coal.
Henry,
They suffer permanent effects.
You're drunk, we can
I've
see
got
it in
the
your
black lung,
eyes. Henry,
I suppose you're right.
Henry,
Herbie, I don't
Santa needs you back.
I don't need the theme song, man. I really
Get
don't.
Your little elfish ass back to the place to pack now.
Perhaps a line from my scripture will motivate you.
I'm good, man. I'll just get back to work.
Christmas is the season
here
for
we go.
kindling the fire of hospitality.
Huh. Anyways. Sorry, doll. Gotta go back to work. Gotta make sure all the presents are delivered to the kids. All right. And he gets up and leaves, and she grabs him by the waist. And she's like, but Henry.
Who is this woman?
You can make a history check.
I think my history's pretty good too.
How many skills are we supposed to have, by the way?
I don't know.
Plus, okay. Let's see. 19.
19. Okay, you would know that this is you recognize this woman very very much immediately. You recognize her as Grammy Award winning songstress Mary Carey.
I'm sorry, but you need to remove your
Mary-
hand from the elf.
I don't
Very, he has very
wanna,
important
though.
business. Christmas is almost upon us.
Jesus
Leah's just gonna walk up and
Christ.
scream at her.
Make an intimidation check
Oh.
with advantage.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I'm not very intimidating.
Because that scared the shit out of me.
Ooh, a 19.
19. She's
Oh no,
like,
I'm sorry. 17. Sorry.
Can I help
Wrong
see if
way.
she gets a nat 20?
well, she's rolling with advantage anyway, so no.
Oh, okay.
She immediately rips Henry back, and as she goes to rip him back, his pants slip and his belt falls, and you just see him in nothing but his tidy whities. He's like, shit, Dollface, I gotta go. And he'll God, okay, back to work. Okay, back to work. And he will pull up his pants and try to tighten his belt and not really do it great because he's embarrassed, and he's gonna walk out with like his pants halfway down his thigh. And Miss Carey is going to be right there and just go, oh, well, he was a lot of fun. Do any of you want to join
free
me?
after Christmas.
Any of you want
As
to join
he's
me?
walking out the door, I want to say one last thing to him before he leaves.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Harry, you may want to report to the little toys department.
Yeah. What's that? I'll just say that's vicious mockery. Okay. Henry takes 4 points of psychic damage as he walks out. Okay. I'm actually gonna switch over to my normal sound thing because I don't. I just see flying cats on Todd's screen.
I think I heard it too.
Just. Okay, let me pull up.
I need to address this situation before tomorrow.
Yeah, you should just lock them out of the room if you can.
Well, what I'm afraid of is they'll all be at the door, beating on the door to get in.
Yeah, well. Too bad, so sad, I guess. All right, there we go. We can. Let me go ahead and throw this up as a stream just because I can at the very least put background noise. Maybe. Maybe not. Is there just anything that's just like noise? Like a village? No. Market? That works. Okay. Gosh. The King of Scuff, Zach Browning. Okay. So yeah, she Miss Mary Carey looks at you and says, oh. Well, do any of you want to keep me company? Okay.
We have very important business, ma'am.
Oh,
You should be spreading Christmas joy with your voice.
and then all of a
I think
sudden
she was trying.
And then all of a sudden, you hear her say, I've been doing that for 30 fucking years.
And you will do it for 30 more.
And then you hear...
That is your purpose.
And then you hear from the background, I don't want to love on Christmas. I know my voice broke. You hear All I Want for Christmas as you start to play.
That makes my wish come true.
And she just like...
The choir.
She just puts her head down. Showtime, and she starts doing a number of All I Want for Christmas Is You, and she just looks annoyed as shit. Anyways, other than that, there's not really a whole lot of people doing anything bad here in the Gumdrop Inn, just enjoying themselves.
Good. I think our business here is done.
I'm not sure that I like all these undeads around, though.
Maybe we should check on the tree.
There's like...
Good
Sacred
idea.
landmark.
You say that out loud, Herbie? The undeads around?
I guess I did.
A fist comes flying over at slow pace because it's a zombie. And does a 15 hit you?
I think so. Shit.
Did I
Yes,
know where
I-
that came from?
I have a 14 armor class.
Okay, yeah. So he's gonna hit you square in the jaw. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. This is really loud in my ear. Good lord. Turn this down slightly. There we go. So you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and you see a zombie sitting there, kind of with a tear in his eyes, like, I just wanted to come here to have a good time.
And last year you all ruined Christmas.
No, we didn't.
I'm gonna sling an Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay, roll a hit.
17.
Yeah.
Does 14 damage.
You watch.
And he gets knocked back 10 feet.
I forgot on the repelling blast. Yeah, you watch this zombie go from crying to crying undead to a dead undead on the ground, flat up against the table, and he is now unconscious with a hole in his chest.
Beat him with my mace. Or my warhammer.
Roll attack to hit. Advantage because he's prone.
Fuck, what's my let's see.
This is about as well as I thought this would go.
Did you think
Sorry,
I would be
I
the
was
one to
just-
bring us into combat?
Nope.
Oh shit, this kind of sucks actually because of my strength. I think it's it's a 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, I mean he's on. That's 2 failed death saving throws. He's now currently on death's door. He's gonna roll a death saving throw. It's a natural 1.
There's clearly been a murder.
He falls dead on the ground, and you see. You just watch his body start to crumble, and make a. God damn it, Deline, make a wisdom saving throw.
15.
You feel your body start to convulse, and you feel like your head's about to explode as you take 29 points of psychic damage.
Oh.
And you see walking through the door a spindly looking skeleton-like man with a black suit on.
It's him.
And you just see him say, "Why did you do that?
He attacked one of us first.
Very well. I wouldn't want to ruin old Chris Kringle's old, festival going on here. I'll take him back. And you'll see him reach his long, spindly arm down and touch the zombie that's starting to decay and wilt away. And you'll see him, put his hand and the zombie will vanish. And he looks at all of you. There's always going to be fighting between our kind. But do your best not to kill any more of them, please.
Tell him not to chuck limbs at people.
Yes, he hit me. He probably broke my teeth.
Herbert.
He's going to snap his fingers. And the 5 points of damage that you took is going to heal. He's like, no, we're here to have as much fun as possible. I understand there may be more ruffians in the crowd, but do keep your fists to yourselves, or your magical abilities. And he'll look at you. Deline.
I'll just nod.
And he's going to walk out. He's like, oh, and if you see the big man, tell him Jack says hi, and he will walk out all proud.
Jack.
Yes?
Can you fix my pot, my friend here? You hurt him. I know how to sue you.
I don't know what you're talking about. He just has a headache, and he'll walk out. With a big old grin on his face, mind you. All of you, I think, the person who notices the grin would be Smelvin. You have a high enough passive perception that you would have seen it, and I don't know what Leah's wisdom is. I don't think very high, though, if I remember correctly. No, it's your intelligence.
My wisdom's an 8, and my intelligence is a 9.
Yeah, so you don't notice it at all. Not at all. Not in the slightest. You do notice...
Wise, but I'm dumb.
You do notice a... Smelvin, you do notice just kind of a little half-cocked grin on his face as he walks out.
He defiles this sacred place with his presence.
Oh, my head.
Do we need to get him to... My friend here. Mr. Pixie, do you need to see a doctor?
What did you call me, Herbert?
I told you, Master Pixie of...
The hell I am a pixie.
You see a satyr that you recognize. That you recognize, Deline, as the owner of the Gumdrop Inn. You know her as Jess. Jess walks up and is just like, Herbie, Deline here is a fairy, not a pixie. He gets really offended by that.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Your hair's wonderful, Deline.
I'd like to sue this man for a hate crime.
Here's my card. Oh, oops.
You're the one being sued.
We'll talk about it later. I'm sorry.
That's the Christmas spirit. Now you say you're sorry too.
I'd apologize, but I'd be more sorry to the person I blasted earlier.
I said, I'm sorry. You're a friend of mine. You're part of our candy cane gang or whatever we're called, the lollipop kids.
And Deline, as Jess is like fixing your hair from the shake of your body, she'll cast Cure Wounds on you. We'll make it a 5th level Cure Wounds. 16, 18,
I got her to touch you. That's what you wanted.
25,
Wouldn't be the first time she did.
36 points of healing, and as she hears you say that, does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
She will smack you down to the ground out of embarrassment.
It wasn't just a one-time thing, Jess, I swear.
Don't say that. Not public, at least.
We can save it for later.
So much violence.
Are you gonna be available later? I thought you were working.
Just until the end of the evening.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be
We should
here.
be working day and night.
I do for Santa Claus.
Fair. Okay. Well, I'll see you later then, Deline.
See ya.
And mind you, this is a dear woman.
Do you think I care?
I'm aware you don't care. But just for those that don't know what a satyr is, she is a deer humanoid. So she's just like, she's got like brown spotted deer face, but looks kind of humanoid, with deer hooves for feet. But
What's the relationship between those two?
you make an insight check.
I guess you could say I really do fawn over her.
I just want to know if they're married or not.
No.
No. Okay, well, my insight was 23.
They are clearly in some form of non-marital romantic relationship. Maybe it's been a one-night stand type of thing, or but it has happened before.
When are you gonna wed that woman?
One of these days, Santa keeps us very busy.
You know I could wed you. In the name of the Christmas spirit.
Smelvin, will you be my pastor, priest person when I get married?
It would be an honor.
Can I be your best man?
I don't know about that. Might be a little too far.
I need to read a passage.
Um,
Christmas is not as much about opening our presents as opening our hearts.
Leah, make a perception check.
$15.
15. You notice about three of the leprechauns that were dancing on the table all look very confused at the like you could see their eyes going from Jess to Deline to Jess to Deline, and their brains, you could clearly tell that their brains are thinking, how does that work?
That's for us to know and for them to not find out.
I'm just gonna look over at them and just waggle my eyebrows at them and then like giggle.
I just read Corgan's message, which is making me die laughing. Did
Wet that woman?
what that? No, wed. I said wedding. Oh god,
She'd
Morgan.
already be wet.
that's really funny, actually.
Okay, I have literally snorted wine twice tonight already.
That's good.
Don't make me
we're
go find some mistletoe.
48 minutes in. All right, I'm turning down the music just a little bit in my ears. It's what it sounded like. Okay.
Probably what you were hoping it would sound like.
So you're. Anything else you guys want to do in the gumdrop inn?
I think we're probably
I'm
good here.
Okay. So where to next? The night is young. People are still kind of people are now totally set up for the event, but it is people are still You see, all of you knowing where the portal is. You know that the portal is inside the great tree, and you do.
We should peruse the great tree.
Okay. So you make your way to the great tree, dodging your occasional. You see like two little humanoids with angel wings, and they have like little bows in their hand, but the bows are like kids' bows, and they're floating through the air, giggling at each other at every sign of any sort of couple. but eventually you make it to the Great Tree, where there are a fair few of Santa's elves, and now, for the first time tonight, seeing the big man himself, who is currently up on a ladder, putting a star on top of the Great Tree.
I bow out of respect.
Or
Oh, no.
Smelvin is gonna bring his chin down to the ground, and a tear will come down his face.
Back,
And he'll start muttering something.
Yeah.
I accidentally dragged my token off the map.
Whoopsie daisy. Okay. That's fine. I will find him. There he is.
I was trying to make my sword for some reason me, but didn't work.
As all four of you walk up, you see Santa place the star immaculately on top of the tree and turn around and see all four of you and go, ho, 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 ho. Staying out of trouble, I hope.
We do
Santa?
everything in cause of you, Mr. Claus.
Is that ladder rated for safety for you?
Oh, please, this is just for decoration. And he
I'm
will
not-
float down to the ground off the ladder. That was just for me to stand on.
Oh, that's right.
Could barely
Santa,
look at
I
him.
really, really, really think you should hire me as the Christmas Town lawyer.
No, Herbie. We have been through this before. There's no need for a lawyer in Christmastown. Everyone does as they're told and doesn't get into any real trouble. This place is perfect, so long as everyone follows the rules.
Mr.
That's
Claus,
right.
I feel he would be better suited instead of a lawyer as a dentist.
Oh, now that's an idea. We do have quite a few sweet tooths here.
I am not going to be a dentist. I'm not sticking my fingers in little kids' mouths. That's disgusting.
You're better suited as a toy maker,
Oh, we could use
a
those.
gift maker. We do not require any sort of service, which is a lawyer.
Oh, well, no. If you do well tonight, maybe there will be a place for you.
Santa, I have a great idea. Maybe some very, very special child could get a little turtle under their tree tonight.
Maybe. And he'll look at you, Smelvin, and wink. The very Santa-esque rosy cheek wink. Well,
Smelvin will open mouth cry.
okay. Well,
I do not deserve this.
you four,
The visage of your grace.
how about you follow me into my office, and there's something I may need you to do while you're protecting the town from any ne'er-do-wells.
With possible legal action, yes, I will go.
Anything for you, Mr. Claus.
It's not
Kill
that
for you.
serious. He'll just pause and look at you.
Look away. Do not deserve your glances.
No one
I've
no
not
one
earned
needs to
it.
die, alright? Everything will be fine.
Will it though, Mr. Claus, that
Perhaps undead.
stringy man from last year has been seen around?
Oh, you mean Jack? Yes, him and his wife. What was his wife's name? Sally. Yes, they've been around, and they're enjoying the festivities just like every other ghost and ghoul that's come from Halloween Town.
Deceivers.
One of them
Stepping
punched
foot
me
to
in
our
the
sacred
face.
land. Yes, they have struck violence on our companion.
Oh, well,
And they gave our little fairy friend a headache.
Oh, well, that is no good.
I am fine, Mr. Claus.
Are you sure?
By your radiance am I ever protected.
He'll just kind of like nod his head and like, okay, I don't know. Yeah. Well,
Is what's your character's name? Magic.
Deline.
Is Delene's head still, are you still bowing?
Yes.
Okay.
I have not
Smelvin's
looked
making
up.
sure. Smelvin is like, he's still crying.
This is my patron saying I'm not looking directly at him.
You have not earned his. You have not earned to look at him.
I'm
Well-
not worthy.
Well, you four follow me into my office. I have some important business to discuss with all of you, pertaining to your job for the night. So if you could come with me, dear Deline, please raise your head, and he'll put his finger underneath your chin.
As you command, sir.
So jealous.
He'll pat you on the top of the head. Smelvin.
I will gracefully just pick Smelvin up and carry him while we follow Santa.
And he'll put his hand down on both the top of on Leah's head and Herbie's head. Come now, we have much to discuss.
Santa, what have I told you about touching me?
Oh, right.
It would be an honor for his skin to meet yours.
Just from one
There
end of the
is no
spectrum to the
freedom.
other, this is fucking awful for me.
There is no greater gift than being touched by
For him to
Mr. Fogg.
even look at me.
I may have to get Sam involved in all this.
Is this what a cult leader feels like? I feel like this is what a cult leader feels like.
There is no Kool-Aid that we would rather drink.
And it would be red, probably, with green hints.
If he wished my death, I would, without haste, take it.
Why
I'm
do
gonna-
I hang out with these people? Remind me.
We are work brethren.
As he walks away, Santa is well, all of you are pretty short, to be fair. But Santa is gargantuan, like 7
He's like-
foot tall.
Yeah.
And he's just he walks through the door and he gestures for all of you to follow him into his office. And he, as you all walk in and he shuts the door magically behind you, he just goes, well, let's get down to business.
Make sure to wipe your feet in this grand cathedral.
It's a workshop.
I believe this is where they make the toys
It is the
for all the good little
holiest,
girls and boys.
the holiest of holy sites. I could only dream of creating a temple as to a fraction of its holiness.
That's enough,
Santa,
Smelvin.
are you still working on that thing, the Island of Misfits?
No. And then his demeanor will change and he'll look at all of you. Let's get down to business, shall we?
As you command.
Now, as all of you
Corked.
know, there's a good chance that we will have some ne'er-do-wells during our festivals, and that's just no good. And to be blunt, I need you to take care of them for me. All of you are more of the rougher lot in Christmas Town, except for you, Herbie, but I don't know how you got dragged into this. But
Oh, me? Oh, yeah, I can sit out of somebody if they need it.
right.
Heretics.
Well, there's a problem tonight. Unfortunately, I regret to inform you that Mrs. Claus has gone missing.
No! No! Oh, yeah.
I won't get used to that, Mousy, at all. Oh my god.
Smelvin's taking out his rifle.
Just a little turtle with a crown and a rifle. Unfortunately, I've not been able to find her, and my thought process is that maybe she's just gotten lost in the festivities. However, some little birdies, quite literally some little birdies, and you'll see the little birds land on his finger, have told me that she was making her way down to the southern part of Christmas Town. Oh, that... The problem is, last time I saw her, she was near the great tree, and she started heading towards the southeast. if you could do me a favor and go look for her and retrieve her and make sure she's all right, that would be wonderful. Can I count on all of you to do this for me?
Your wish is
Anything.
my command.
And I won't even charge you a legal fee because I really like Miss Santa Claus. You, on the other hand, are a pain in the ass, but I like Miss
Hold your
Claus.
tongue.
Heresy.
He will look at both. He'll look at both of you and go, "In this office, the presence does need to be kept up. So you can say as what you like. I've lived for many, many years. I've had people say worse things about me.
Santa knows how I feel about him, but he knows how I feel about Miss Claus. Oh, she's a wonderful woman. I must help.
He'll cast silence on you, Herbie. That's better.
Thank you.
Well, go look for her, and if she happened to run into any issues, deal with it.
Of course.
There would be no greater honor, Mr. Claus.
And I mean, deal with it by any means necessary. He's giving off a Godfather vibe right now. You guys like
Understood.
hold up underneath the glove, you see like the just the bedazzled hand of rings.
Their blasphemy will see the greatest darkness in the world.
Destroy them. Oh, and if you happen to find any of Jack's henchmen looking around, send them to me. They're supposed to be here. Do nothing to them unless they cause trouble.
We have dealt with one such deceiver already.
Do not kill them.
That was accidental.
I saw. I see all here.
We are aware of your radiance.
He will wink at you, Delene.
I'll just crack a smile.
No, Jack doesn't mean any harm, I assure you, but those that live in Halloween Town may cause some issues. My primary worry is Oogie Boogie. He's been quiet for the last year. Jack hasn't seen him around, and that concerns me. So keep an eye out for anybody that is willingly trying to cause disruptions. Oh, sorry, Herbie. And he'll drop the silence.
I'm tired now, but I will protect Miss Santa.
I appreciate it. Very well, all of you can, if the night goes off without any issue, and all of you deal with your duties, as I see fit, they'll land you on the nice list for, a good half century. Sounds good to you?
My lord, I
Absolutely.
have a request.
Name it.
May you sign my book?
After the job's over, Smelvin.
Yeah.
Alright, well don't interrupt the elves that are working on your way out. They don't like to be interrupted. Oh, and if you do find Miss Claus alive and well, make sure you tell her that I would like to speak to her.
Don't you speak to her every day?
He is a busy man.
He'll open the door with a wipe of his hand and a twinkle of his nose. And leave now, please.
As you command, Mr. Claus.
Smelvin's gonna bump into something because his head's still down. He can't really see where he's going.
Oh. You'll use Santa will use telekinesis to lift your head. Just look forward, Turtle.
So does
Yes,
she have
sir.
a scarf that we could sniff on and use it to track her?
Are you a hunting dog, Herbert?
He will
No,
raise an
but-
eyebrow.
I would love to have one of her scarves.
That's a bit creepy.
You do not deserve such a holy artifact.
Very well. And he will
What?
reach down in his desk and grab a little handkerchief. This should bring you to, if you can smell as you believe, sniff her out. This should have her scent on it. And he'll hand this to Deline, not Herbie.
I will gladly accept.
Eileen, may I see it, please?
I don't know. He handed it to me. I will hold on to it for now.
Please, just for one sec. One sniff, please.
I feel like you're perverting this gift that Mr. Claus has given us.
I love her. She's everything to me.
He'll snap
I
his
will
finger.
find her.
He'll snap his fingers, and all of you will be outside.
I'm gonna yell at Herbie.
You're overstepping, Herbie.
Stupid.
Conceal thy desires.
Oh, no! No! I have a
How-
thing for another elf.
How rude of you, Herbert.
Yes.
She's already married to Mr. Claus.
You are taking this all wrong!
You're embarrassing yourself in front of the Great One.
She is the greatest one of all. Who do you think keeps him in line?
Is up for debate.
It is between him and the higher power.
Yes, her.
So, you're pointed in. Last place she was seen was at the Great Tree, which is pretty much where you guys are at. And the last time Santa saw her, or she was seen by one of Santa's little birdies, was heading this way. He would
Well,
have.
let's start in that direction then.
All right.
On our great crusade.
Oh, this shit a crusade. That's on par. Okay, so you start making your way that way and dodging through the crowd. There's a few of what are clearly like Halloween Town residences, but they all seem are residents, and they seem to be enjoying themselves, not getting in any trouble. But you get to right about there, Deline, and the handkerchief in your hand begins to vibrate out of your grips.
What in tarnation?
And
I
starts
said, let me sniff it.
and it floats up in the air above your head, Celine, and starts to form what looks to be a clothed version of Santa's face. And
Ew.
it stops and looks down at you, Herbie. Herbie?
Yes?
Did I just hear you wanted to sniff the handkerchief?
I want to get her scent.
He is not right, Mr. Claus.
I have very good smelling. My mother told me. I could smell a fart halfway around the world.
Very well, and he will the it's just distracting every time.
That was like a cork.
um, you'll see the animated rag float down and like brush against underneath, like right above your lip and underneath your nose, and then pass by. Was that enough? Was that enough for you?
Yes, yes.
Good. Now where is she?
Towards the buildings. To our right. This way. Follow me.
Well, it seems like you all have this handled, and look, good luck, and you'll see the handkerchief float down. We'll go with the lean. Make an insight check.
10.
It's easy enough to read. Santa very clearly does not trust you at all.
Me?
All of you. There's a reason that he essentially gave you a magical handkerchief.
I blame Herbert for this deception.
I like how we're just calling him Herbert now, and his actual name's Herbie. That's great.
I'm sure his given name is Herbert, and that his nickname is Herbie.
My legal name.
Okay. Well, given the fact that Herbie doesn't actually have that high of wisdom for perception and smelling abilities, go ahead and roll me a d20, Todd, and add your survival too. So roll me a survival check.
You want a survival check or?
Yeah, survival check.
Okay. I did not see what I rolled.
A 7.
Ooh.
You point at the buildings over here. As everyone is starting to walk towards the southeast, like Mr. Claus said, you see Herbie just starting to wander to the southwest.
Can I
Would,
grab him before he gets too far?
Are you attempting to grapple him?
No, I'm just gonna try to drag him back in the right direction.
All right, roll an athletics check. Are you going to resist Herbie?
Not really.
Okay.
9.
Yeah, easy enough. You grab him by the back of his like Santa like coat and drag him and start dragging him the other way. As all of you get to
This
these
is
houses,
the direction I meant.
It is not where you went.
Our crusade is in this direction.
Just testing you. I was testing you all.
as all of you get to these houses and these little cottages, the only lights lighting the way are these Christmas lights that have been hung up in stringers all throughout town. And the first thing you notice is that this little section of town, there is no lights on the inside.
Seems a bit off over here.
Now the question is, are all of you trying to be sneaky about your approach to this area, or are you just walking in haphazardly?
Fuck it, we ball.
Alright, so you're just walking in?
I will
Yep.
be a little sneaky.
The Christmas spirit will protect us.
You can roll a stealth
I'm
check if
trying
you
to be
want.
sneaky.
Okay, Herbie and Leah can roll
18.
stealth. Okay. Damn. Well, you're rolling an advantage for some reason, but I'll take your 24. It's fine.
It doesn't say advantage.
It's rolling twice for some reason. Okay. Ironically, Herbie, being the loudest, is also the quietest when it comes to sneaking. As the two smallest people of the group start to like. Are you still carrying Smelvin?
No, he is
Totally.
walking on his own.
Okay. You begin to float through, and the first thing that you notice when you come in is that there is what looks to be footprints going in and out on the dirt, which isn't unnormal. However, you see what looks to be human footprints. Walking in and out, pacing. You then also notice next to those human footprints, which are about the size of your average female, you would also notice hoof prints walking along next to her. You can make a nature check. Anybody, so we'll say Smelvin and Deline can make a nature check.
Cocked it. 15.
Okay.
5.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Smelvin, you're a little bit too devoted to the scripture to really get out much. However, Deline, you have been around town. You know what reindeer hoof tracks look like. And these are very clearly reindeer hoof prints.
Well, it's pretty dark over here. I would imagine she's with Rudolph.
Leah, how are you sneaking?
Crouching down and just, I don't know.
Being a little gremlin in the corners?
Yeah.
Okay. And how is Herbie being sneaky? Is he like going full like secret agent with that 24?
Yeah, he's like going up against the walls and real dramatic.
Okay. Over the top. Understood. Leah, you're sneaking around a corner and all of a sudden you feel a something metal push up against the back of your head. As I'm not gonna get over that, just so you know. It's every time you play one of those, I'm gonna laugh. But Deline and Smelvin, you both hear, as you walk in closer, you hear heavy metallic footsteps starting to, what seems to be, wake up. And on Leah, to the back of your head, you feel warmth starting to gather on that piece of metal. And,
Like from my warmth or like...
You feel an odd sense of warmth coming from the piece of metal that's at the back of your head.
Okay.
And as Herbie, you are completely stealthed. You see what looks to be two, like little teacups running around. Which is all your passive perception could really see. And before Smelvin and Deline can see these two little teacups running around, you hear a bang come from the back alley as on Leah, you take
Am I just dead?
you take 31 points of bludgeoning damage to the back of your head. Make a Constitution saving throw.
I take how much damage?
31
You said
points. 31
Okay.
points. Yep.
And then a Constitution. Nat 20, so a 27.
Nice. Okay, so you feel this bang, and it's an immediate rush of concussioning energy rushes through your brain, but you're able to shake off being stunned by the thing that is behind you. And as all of you begin to realize what's happening, you see multiple figures start to sprout up and move in every which direction. I'd like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Hell yeah, let's do this.
Zach, I cannot figure out any reason I'm rolling twice. There's nothing that.
I would try turning it on
On to
and then off.
advantage and then off, yeah.
I don't even have the option.
It's I don't either.
You just rolled once there. I don't know.
Do you get it from an ability?
I see where
maybe.
Celine had 2 rolls on.
That's not 2 rolls. One's the attack, one's the damage for my spell.
Okay.
Because I have to make a spell attack with Eldritch Blast, and then the damage comes up on the second fiddle. Where are we abouts on this? Oh, we're up there. Okay, you push me down.
Yeah, and Smelvin is right next to you. And Herbie, you're kind of like, we'll say you're on the rooftop. And in front of you, which I do need to switch. So we'll go ahead and add turn and add turn. So 17 and 22 for you two. Okay. 17, 22. Those are ones, Zach, not twos. Okay, first things you guys see are these. Where are they? There they are. Token. They're like these little walking teacups that are like walking around behind you. Behind you and Anlia, you feel as the concussion subsides, which I actually need to move you this. There we go, and then I can. You feel the pommel of a flying blade, whisk off of you. There we go. And you got bashed by that thing. And then as all of you look around, you see a large figure start to loom over everything else. And in his hand, you see a silhouette of a familiar female body that is just kind of like melded into his hand. And you would recognize that face and body as Mrs. Claus. Right here. There you go.
Your radiance.
And you see him look at you, and in a cold stare, you hear, "My lord, we have company." And you'll see standing on the roof behind this large like construct is not a familiar face, but someone who looks oddly similar to Jack Skellington. And sitting back here is this green cloaked, scary looking ghoul individual, and he just looks at all of you and says, "Deal with them, please. At once. Give me my prize." "Of course." And he will reach back, and you'll see Mrs. Claus start to like deform out of his metal body and land at the feet of this figure. And also coming out of his hand is the body of a now incapacitated and unconscious reindeer with a bright red nose.
Beelzebub.
And he'll just look at the contract and just say, "You can take care of them. Santa Claus won't be missing a few of his residents, I don't think." And he will just kind of, well, if it will let me grab him, that'd be great. He will just kind of like grab Mrs. Claus in his arms, and then jump down off the roof and start running in this direction, kind of northeast, and disappear. So starting off initiative, which I don't know where. Oh, there it is. So I need to roll for this guy. I need his stat block. Would be nice too. Okay. These two, okay, so yeah. So the only ones you could see now are these three, and as this big guy raises his hands, you see two floating swords behind him start to merge out of thin air, and in front of him, two more teacups, and then what looks to be a kind of like a almost like an Autobot robot type of creature merges out of the ground, and then a toy dog, metal toy dog, all also rise from the ground around this this sentient construct. And let me, yeah, there they are. We're changing music, and because
Fight fucking Decepticons.
So, the only other one that gets a separate initiative is this fella and Lae'zel. And he rolled a 11. And he rolled a Dago. Rolled a...
Is that a fucking Battlesmith doggo?
So, and on Leah, after getting smacked in the back of the head by this, the pommel of this thing, of this flying animated sword, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
That's a good question.
Zach, for some reason, I'm not on the
You are.
list.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, the list.
Yeah, you are. I see you. Your AC's or your initiative's 19.
I don't see him on the list.
I do not see him either.
Weird.
That's
Well,
okay.
I guess I'm going to
I'll add him.
do an unarmed strike.
Okay.
How many extra attacks do I have? Just one?
How many key points do you have?
Yeah, you're a monk. How many key points do you have?
Well, I also have an extra attack, but I have 14 key points.
So
Um,
the answer is
Technically, you can do about 3 attacks a turn right now. So you can do attack, extra attack, and then you can flurry of blows.
multiple times.
Yeah.
okay.
Wait, I think you can only flare bows once per turn.
It's a bonus action.
Okay, yeah. It's a bonus
Immediately after
action.
you take the attack action.
Yeah. So you can yeah. So you have two attacks on your attack action.
Okay, so I will do my unarmed strike,
Okay.
which is
I need to find.
a 15 to hit.
That misses. You go to hit it, and it just kind of swerves around your fist.
Okay, I will extra attack it.
Okay.
21,
21 hits.
and then it's a dis 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay. You punch it, and the metal of the blade starts to rattle, but it doesn't take as much damage as you thought it would.
Alright, well then I'll do a flurry of blows to make
Okay.
2 unarmed strikes as
Yep. Bonus action, yes.
Okay.
So you can do
So,
four
that's
a
two-
turn.
okay, so that's 2 more.
Yeah. Flurry of blows is a
So-
bonus action.
I've got another 21 and a 26.
Both hit.
And then, where's my other? There it is. 17 more damage.
More damage. Okay, I think that. Nope. It's still just barely hanging on.
I also have the Crusher feat, and so I'm going to push that thing 5 feet away from me.
Okay, it will get pushed 5 feet. For the sake of ease, we'll just say you're here, and it was right here. So, just because it would have been off the map, it went 5 feet backwards. Okay, it's 5 feet away from you. Anything else? You have full movement still, which for a monk is absurd.
Okay, so I'm actually going to take flight.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
And because I'm small, I can still do 55 of flight.
From sea to that's if you're just hovering above the ground. If you want to go straight vertical, it does take away from your.
Well, I was just trying to. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but I'm just gonna fly because I can.
Okay, how high up do you want to fly?
Like
The roofs are
5 feet.
okay. The roofs are about 15 feet up. But
I don't
okay.
want to go on the roofs. I don't have ranged weapons.
Okay, so 5 feet, and so you're just 5 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Actually, I will go up on the roof. I'll land in this tree.
Okay, you land in that tree. Okay. Well, then that is your turn. Then, next is the animated dog's turn, and its movement's ridiculous. It's actually, wait, what's your total speed? 55 feet.
Yes.
It's just 50, so you have it beat by 5. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and stop right here and try to pounce on you, Deline.
Be gone, demon.
First bite, or is it claw and bite, or is it bite and claw? It does tell me. Okay, first one is a plus, so it's a 19 to hit.
I'm gonna use this.
You learn to magically ward yourself against attack and to turn an enemy in failed strike into good luck for yourself. Okay, so you ward yourself against an attack. So that gives a disadvantage. Gotcha.
Yep.
Does a 15 hit you?
It would, yeah.
Okay. So you're going to feel the force of its bite hit you, and then it's going to feel like its teeth are like little drills. It's going to dig into you. That's 28 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then it's going to use extra attack in attempt to... It's going to jump forward and attempt to bite at Smelvin.
Stay back.
It's a natural 20. So...
Of course, you're gonna roll 20s on the game that doesn't actually matter.
So it's...
Our other characters take this damage.
I know.
38 plus 6 is 44 points of piercing damage to you, Smelvin.
Okay.
And let's see here. It's going to use its bonus action to use its ability called Guard Dog, and it's basically patient defense for a dog. So if any melee or ranged melee attacks against it will be done at disadvantage. So that's its turn. Smelvin. What's up?
I think I'm just gonna break up the firestorm.
Okay.
Actually, before I do that, what type of creatures are these?
You can make a intelligence check.
Okay. Yeah. 22.
22. These are very clearly some sort of either animated constructs or animated undead. Unaware, though. By the looks of it, these just look to be like the teacups are just animated objects. The big guy in plate armor seems to be a little bit more of the undead type. But the thing in front of you, the dog in front of you, just seems to be a metal toy dog that was animated somehow.
Okay. Well, I'll just do Firestorm.
Okay.
So I get 10 of those, like 10 10-foot squares. And so I'm going to put 4 on the big guy.
Okay, and these are all dex saves, I assume, right?
Yeah. So
All right, I will roll.
they're going to be like in these corners, so it's going to hit these 2 as well.
Okay.
And so 4 of those for these guys. And I'll put 1 here. So that's 5. 6 right here. 7. And 8 for the dog.
Okay.
Can I stack them?
Yeah.
I'll put the last 2 on the big guy then.
Okay. So I'm going to roll a single dexterity saving throw for the big guy. Which is a natural 1.
Let's go.
So
That's
the sword, 1 for the sword. That's a 19 for the sword next to him.
my save is. Sorry, I should. 18 is
Okay,
a DC.
so he saved.
So he's good.
So the sword saves. The other sword, that's a 4, so no. The first teacup next to the sword, that's a fail. Second teacup, that's just a 19, a natural 19. The construct looking like Decepticon looking thing, that's a
Ravager, dude.
24, so that saves. 2 teacups in front of you, it's a natural 1 and a natural 2. I'm gonna switch dice. The dog.
Should I roll separate?
No,
Or should I
just
do 1?
combine
Okay.
Combine it all. Keep in mind how many you're throwing on the big guy because he's the one with the most HP.
He has 5.
5. Okay,
Going
so
on
roll
him.
5. So roll
Or,
him.
wait, no, 6.
6.
So the
So
last 2, yeah.
so roll 6 worth of damage on him and the swords and the teacups.
Okay.
Because it's a 10-foot radius. You said.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much.
I think I got all of them.
Everyone right here is getting 6 dumped on them. So the sword, the teacups, the 2 swords and the 2 teacups, and the big guy get 6.
Okay. I'll times 6 whatever I roll, just so it's faster.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Yep. And I gotta roll for the dog. That he succeeds. That's a 28.
Okay, that's 4, then 3 more. So the 6 is going to be 330.
330.
Yeah.
130 points of damage.
Zach's just adding a 0 to the end.
No, I'm making sure that's correct because Meteor Storm only does. That's
So
7.
it's 7010. Then I times that by 6, where I got my result for.
Air Storm consists of.
It was 54
to...
times 6.
Oh,
Damn.
no, it is 76 total or 7010 total. Wait.
67010. Oh, total. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, that would be the most powerful spell ever.
Well, I thought I was. Well, he has 4 on him.
Right.
Oh, I know what you're saying now. Okay. So yeah, then 54 then.
Okay, so all right, so I just each cube must be adjacent to the other. You cannot stack them. So each cube does 7d10. However, you cannot stack them. So you would be lighting houses on fire if you wanted to stack more on him.
Okay. I thought that was a bit crazy, but
Yeah.
I mean, you could light up the whole alley like full of people there with it.
Yeah, so each in theory you could do just a chained firestorm all throughout the alleyway and nuke everything here, but everybody would take 70-10 fire damage.
okay. It was my first time casting that spell. My bad.
Yeah, first time I've seen it cast as well. That's why when you said 330, I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
Oh, can I do anything as a bonus action?
Clerics, yeah, I mean you could cast if you
What
didn't,
cantrips do I got?
you can't cast a cantrip as a bonus action unless it specifically says bonus action.
Yeah, I know some are bonus. I don't have any there, but okay.
Yeah.
How many cool abilities? I think that's it then.
Okay, so roll 7d10 then.
Oh, it would have been just 54.
54. Okay, well
Yeah.
that does matter, because that's dead. 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 And
Holy shit.
that's dead.
God almighty. Well, this makes my turn a lot easier to decide what I'm doing.
And that is
Hit that one.
hurt.
I guess I can move. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. A small turtle walks through the flames.
Unbelievable.
The fire and the flames we carry.
I think that was literally my best spell.
It worked out well.
We don't need it later.
We'll be fine. I got a fuck ton of heals. I think that's pretty much all I took. Besides that one. Actually, I do... Wait, hold on. I do have something else that might help later, but... Alright, well, that's it.
Okay, Herbie, you're still hidden. What do you want to do?
Well, I just watched everything get blown. To crap. So,
Only I had s'mores.
How damaged does the big guy look?
You can make a perception check.
I have no idea why it's doing that. Just take the one on the left.
Yeah. That's fine. 19. The fire hurt. And it's still up and it's smoking and it's kind of like looking at everybody like, what the fuck just happened?
The spirit of Christmas happened.
I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers.
Okay. So Cloud of Daggers, that needs to make a let me see it. Okay, so it just takes damage. So, creature takes when it enters the spell. Okay, so we'll do circle. It's a 5-foot cube. So we'll say it's right here. It takes 4d4, which is 11 points of slashing damage. Okay. You notice that the daggers digging into it do not do as much damage as you thought. Actually, almost no damage.
Okay.
In fact, no damage now that you're looking at it closer. It's just kind of like sweeping its hands and like knocking down the daggers through the cloud.
Well, that didn't work. I must call a lawyer. I have a lawsuit here.
Okay. That was your action. So your bonus action, you can still move, and you're still hidden. Actually, no, you just cast a spell, so we'll see if it. Yeah, it knows where you are now.
I'm gonna try to move like for cover behind this house.
Okay. All right, you still have your bonus action. You are a bard.
Can I do an inspiration on our little fairy friend?
You absolutely can. How are you going to inspire Deline Sion?
No.
Near,
Well,
far,
disadvantage.
wherever Herbert are.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm just going to like pull out my little lute and start singing a song that he might recognize.
Okay.
It is called Booty, 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 Booty. Rocking everywhere.
So go. That's a D10 to you.
Oh, hell yeah.
I had to double check. 15. Level 15 is D12s. Okay. Okay. Well, then that's your turn. Deline, it's your turn. You
How
see
tall is the building roof next to me?
about 15 feet up.
I'm going to get on the roof, flying
Okay.
up to it,
Okay.
and then I'm going to Eldritch Blast this fucking demonic-looking beast down the line.
I believe you get 3 at this level.
I sure do. The last one misses.
Yeah, absolutely misses.
I'll add the inspo to the first one there
To the first one. Okay. So
for an extra 5.
for an extra 5. Okay, 17. Let me double check his AC. He's big, so he shouldn't be that hard to hit. Nope, that's
Are
doggo.
you rolling with advantage or disadvantage?
Todd, spellcast is the first one on the left. My damage is on the right.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, that's not correct at all.
What?
I'm looking at it. So that's a D20 roll, just as the same as your one on the left. So to roll the
No.
damage, no, look at
get-
it.
It's because of my abilities with it, Zach. It's a 1 to 10, but then I get to add my charisma multiplier, and then the other invocations I have on add damage.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Well, the first one with the 5 just hits. The second one definitely hits, and the third one smacks into the side of the building with a nice peppermint smell. As you guys notice, all of Delene's Eldritch blasts are basically peppermint blasts. So that's force damage. Interesting.
Yep.
23, 21, so that's 44 points of Eldritch Blast damage. Those seem to do a lot of fucking damage to them. To it.
Good.
And in fact, you start to see its plates start to fall off as these smack into him. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
That would be everything.
All right. It's now the big guy's turn. Wow. His movement speed is insane.
Oh, he also would have gotten knocked back on each hit. 10 feet.
Does that do that to large creatures?
Let me go look at how this says repelling blast. You can push the creature up to 10 feet away from you in a straight line. So yes.
So this house is now destroyed.
The house is on fire.
High or low, Nate?
I'll go high.
Yes. They're starting to catch a blaze.
A perfect place for my sanctuary.
It's almost like chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
I'm just gonna roll a dex save to see if it's okay. It does stay up, but so there's just this like giant construct-sized hole, and it's gonna walk out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I believe he is in range of all 3 of you. First one, he's going to hammer fist down on, actually instead of hammer fist, he's gonna attempt to stomp on Smelvin. Just kind of squish him like a bug. That's a 20 to hit you.
That hits.
Okay. So with the stomp, that's 20 points of bludgeoning damage. He realizes that the thing he's stomping on is about as hard as a rock, given the fact that it's Smelvin.
My shell is as strong as my faith.
You're going to see its arm extend out and reach and try to slap you, Deline. That's a natural 20.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I am not going to apologize. This is the one shot.
Yep.
That's 60-10 coming at you.
Oh boy.
So that's 10, 38, 45 plus 8 is 53 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, that was a natural 20. So that was the dice roll. So that's actually 106 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh god. Okay.
And then for its last attack, it's going to try to punch Herbie. There's a... Ooh, that's a really low roll, actually. Does a 14 hit you, Herbie?
No.
What was...
My AC is 14.
Well, if it meets it, it beats it. In D&D. So, I rolled a 14, so it hits you. Okay. Oh, there's a 1 in there. 24, 8, 9. 35 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
to you. And on its action, on its bonus action, it's going to use its bonus action to summon sword. And you're going to see this sword that attacked on Leah get shunted. How much? It's 40 feet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to stop there, and it's going to stab on Leah. Oh, shit. I don't know if that'll hit you. 19?
Just hits.
Yeah, I knew your AC was fucking high, so I just... okay, so that's a... 20 points of slashing damage. Plus, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Nat 1. So a total of 8.
You feel yourself start to lose consciousness as you fall asleep. Unconscious. So you all just watch. Actually,
Good thing I'm an owl and I know how to sleep on branches.
yeah. I will roll twice. I will roll at disadvantage to see if you I do fall out of the tree. For that fact. You're fine. You're able to realize you're falling asleep with your monk abilities, able to latch on before you pass out. But you are now prone inside the tree. At the end of its turn, top of the order, on Leah, you are asleep. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 26.
26. You wake up. You have your movement and your bonus action. That's it.
Can I... I'm going to spend a key action to disengage.
Okay. So you're gonna use half your movement to stand up and then disengage. You're gonna fly out.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll have. We'll round it up. So you'll have 20. You'll have 30 feet of movement.
Okay, so I'll just fly down here.
Okay.
Oh, fine.
So you fly down there. That is your turn. Smelvin, what do you want to do?
I think I'll just mass cure wounds,
Okay.
and they'll hit 6.
Yeah. So
creatures.
and you can stack the heals.
Okay. Well, I'll stack 3 on Magic's character.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I look real
And the
bad
other-
right now.
The other 3 on actually, how does okay, I forgot his name already.
Herbie,
Herbert. How's Herbert looking?
pretty hurt.
Pretty hurt, about half.
Okay, well, yeah, us 1 on us 3 then.
And then
Magic
3 on
character.
Deline. Okay.
Yeah, Deline.
Deline, Sion.
So that's 3d8 plus 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Heal me, Daddy Nate. I'm bad off right now.
Please be good. Alright, that's pretty good. So it's 26 for us 3, and then 78.
78 for okay.
For
Yeah.
me. 78 for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I needed that badly.
Right.
It's 5th level, so
I was thinking of a different spell. You said I thought you were doing heal. I was like, heal's only a max of 70, but okay, yeah.
I think it's only a single target too.
It is a single target, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a guaranteed 70 hit points, and healing all like
Negative stuff.
yeah.
I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have like anything I can do as a bonus action really.
All right. It is Herbie's turn.
How bad does this guy look?
Like he's about to fall apart.
You're welcome.
Force damage look really fucked up, so that might be a good idea.
What? Okay, I'm gonna use thunderclap.
Okay. The con save. I need to put this dice away.
No,
That's
keep rolling them.
It's a
Is
natural
that
one.
set number 2 that you're on now?
Yep. So that's 9 points of thunder damage, which it is not immune to, or so you just watch Herbie kind of like stand up and then just clap once at the creature or at the construct, and it just kind of like rattles apart and falls over completely inanimate, dead.
Yeah.
What was his AC? Ooh, whatever. That's right. Okay. All right. At the end, there's still a sword flying through the air, and it is still moving, and it is starting to kind of swing sporadically. Stalene, it's your turn.
Time to die.
It's a natural 1. 12's a miss. 29's a hit, though. With 15 points, yeah, it just shatters. You just let out a shotgun blast of Eldritch Blast. And,
May the power of the claws compel you.
okay. That is the end of combat. But all of you just watched a mysterious green cloaked figure take Mrs. Claus and run off. And you look over on the roof here, and you see a now either lifeless body or very close to dead body of the reindeer you now recognize as Rudolph.
You should have run, Rudolph.
I hate it here.
Cure wounds.
Cure wounds.
What is that again?
It's a D8 plus. It's a first level. It's a D8 plus your.
Is he missing any like limbs?
Nope. He just seems like very clearly he was crushed.
Okay. Plus my wisdom.
Yeah, plus
Okay.
5.
Then that's 12.
12.
I threw 9.
You pump as much healing as you can into him, which is 21 total points of healing. You see his eyes open, and immediately he looks around and kind of puts his head down at you and just goes, just a high-pitched, like, deer chuff. And it raises its head, looks towards where Mrs. Claus is, and points in that direction with his nose. Starts to glow.
It's time for you to get back to the others, little one.
It shakes its head no.
We will save Mrs. Claus.
You're gonna have to roll a persuasion check.
Can I roll an intimidation check?
If you'd like.
just gonna scream at him.
That was a 19.
A 19.
7 to intimidate.
He's not afraid of you. A 19, he'll just kind of like put his head down and in your head, Deline, you hear.
Oh, I can understand it, by the way.
Oh, can you?
Starting at level 1, your alien knowledge gives you the ability to touch the minds of other creatures. I can telepathically speak to any creature I can see within 30 feet of me, and I don't have to share a language to understand it.
Oh,
Oh,
well
yeah,
then.
I think I understand all.
As long as they understand one language.
Yeah. Oh, it's rude off. He says in all of your, I guess, in your head and on Leah's head, please save my mom.
Mom.
Don't you worry, little one. We'll save her.
Thank you. She's
I
really
just get-
hurt.
I'm just gonna, like, pet his head a little.
He'll
I'm
lead
gonna
it-
pull out one of my business cards and stick it in his reins and says, "Now, go tell Santa you still need to work tonight."
He's going to lower his horns and jab it into your chest. Jab him into your chest. I'm kidding.
I would
he-
like to try and like say calming words to him.
Make an animal handling check.
Nat 20.
Hey.
24. I'm just gonna.
He'll look calm, and then he will kind of stand up firm and point again and say, "They went that way," in your head, and then he'll take off flying through the air towards Christmastown with his nose glowing oh so bright, not guiding any sleigh tonight.
That will be later.
Corded calm yet confused.
You know what? It worked.
Okay, so you're following. Oh, by the way, Cloud Daggers is still. You just see this whipping like tornado of daggers right here.
You gotta drop that shit, Todd.
Oh, I'm gonna drop.
Actually,
that.
wouldn't it have... It would have dropped when he cast Thunderclap.
Thunderclap is not a concentration.
Would it not have, since he cast another spell, though?
No, it has to be concentration.
It has to be
spell.
another concentration
Did
spell.
you learn nothing from Baldur's Gate?
Clearly not, because I play fucking melee classes.
You
Big
just
axe all the way.
Glorbo big axe swing.
Oh, if anybody's
Bunga
stupid enough
bunga.
to stand in it, then they deserve what they get.
True. Okay, so you guys are taking off after Mrs. Claus.
Yep.
Okay, so you start running. Sorry, go ahead.
Do I have time to heal? Like, do I have potions or anything? We never really discussed items.
No, we didn't. Yeah, I'm gonna say everyone has 5 regular healing potions.
Do I have time to short rest?
You do, but the longer you short rest, the farther they'll get away.
If someone carries me, can I short rest?
No.
How much do regular healing potions do again, Zach?
Oh boy. I'm doing math. I think I said it 40. Yeah, it's there. They do 44 plus 4 in my games.
See how much I get from those.
Which you do. So you do get the full amount.
I'm gonna drink 3
Oh,
potions to get to max health.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink 1 to get back to Matt.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna
was
drink-
I was off
I'm gonna get
real
back
bad,
to
by
Matt.
the way. Above board, friends. I had 8 health left before Nate healed me.
Nice.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
I was
You
real
got
bad.
fucking nuked.
I
Yeah.
did.
His swings were 60-10 plus 8.
Jesus Christ.
So
I think we handled all those little guys.
All right.
yeah.
I didn't even have to cast a real spell, so
Nate just had to like blast him with fire.
I literally didn't get to hit anything. I mean, I hit the sword. Like,
Like,
and
don't
pushed
worry, I
it.
can't do that again. That's the only time I could have done.
oh, I've got something fucked for the next battle. Don't worry.
Oh, I'm saving one too. I've got a couple.
So you guys heal up, drink some healing potions, and then you take off through the forest. I guess it'd be more. As you get deeper into the forest, and into the snow. You do hear the wind start to blow, and it is starting to actually actively snow out. However, as you all get about a quarter mile into the forest, you do, I'm going to say, make a group perception check.
Oh my god. That's pretty good. 19.
7.
Okay. 18, not bad.
26.
26. Only, unfortunately for you, the snow does distract you a bit. As you are now in your natural habitat, and you kind of get a little excited from that. However, you three, you do see what look to be wagon tracks going through the snow, heading straight west.
We
They
should follow that.
and you very clearly see the one thing that you notice that there's wagon tracks, but you do not see hoofs dragging the wagon. You just see wheels. But the snow starts to pick up. You're following the trail?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you get about another quarter mile in, and you see that there's a fork in the road. There is wagon wheels going both ways at the fork. I would like one of you to make a survival check. Does not matter who.
I'm +1.
Yeah, I have a +4.
I have a 0, so
All right, so I'll take that. Oh. 11.
11. High or low?
Low.
You go left after the tracks, and as you start to walk left, you see the tracks in the snow that were on the right road start to dissipate with illusion magic.
no, thank God.
So you continue on. It's now the blizzard's starting to get to the point where it's becoming unbearable for flight. Deline
I did that on purpose.
and on Leah. So your options are to walk or land. For you, Deline, land on one of your friend's shoulders. That is up to you.
How tall is everyone?
Not very tall at all.
I'm very small.
If you land on me, you'll just trip.
Yeah.
I'm like 3 foot. Ooh.
I
Yeah.
think I'm just a straight 3 feet.
Y'all a bunch of short people.
I'm literally just a regular turtle.
This character
Maybe I
might
should borrow you.
Nate. This character might rival Thrip in goofiness.
Oh no way, Thrip.
Thrip's a goofy. Don't get me wrong.
Thrip's a lot.
A lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Short people, God.
Okay.
His voice is also easier to do.
Yeah. Okay, but you continue on, assuming you land on one of their shoulders and just kind of sit there. You're able to make your way through. You eventually find yourself at another crossroads, except the wagon wheels are going to the left. Again. I want to say, one of you make a perception check.
17.
Yeah, we'll take that.
17? Okay. You look at the wagon tracks, and they seem to be not real. They're illusioned, just like the tracks before. And as you look,
Man.
that's how you wake up. That's how, keep that on the soundboard. That's how you wake up Todd.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
But okay, so you look around, and instead of following a path, you do notice that there is illusion wagon track, like covered up wagon tracks, heading into the forest to the right. So you're
I'm
able
going
to
to try and explain that to everyone.
roll a performance check.
I think I have a -1. 6.
It takes a lot longer than you wanted to, and you start getting frustrated, and eventually, Smelvin, you would notice just based off of your passive what she's trying to say, and eventually you're after about 15 to 20 minutes of like you desperately and the most unhinged owl screeches, yeah. You eventually are able to uncover the tracks heading into the woods. You begin following those, assuming that's what you want to do.
Yes.
And you start to hear a river. And as you get closer and closer following these tracks, you notice that they stop on the road. I'd like everyone to make let's go with a Arcana check.
3. Not the most magically inclined.
19.
Drop my die.
10.
14.
Okay, DC was 10. On Leah, you're just kind of like looking around like, wonder what happened to the tracks. However, the other three, you very clearly see a dome of illusion magic that is covering up a section of this area. And as you look closer, the wagon tracks, instead of stopping in the snow, they started to go to the left, and that's where they seem to be heading. So this dome of illusion magic is translucent in the fact that as you touch it, your hand just kind of like makes a wave through it, and it starts to become more and more obvious that this is illusions. What do you guys want to do?
I would like to try to get us inside of there.
Okay, so you're gonna peek your head in there?
Yep.
Okay. You gotta peek your head in there, and there's a fireplace, not lit. There's tents, not really set up correctly. There's what looks to be flash frozen wolves that are frozen solid, and almost their bodies mark their existence like a statue in the middle of these woods. And standing by the unlit fire, you see a green glow coming from the woods. And all you hear in your head is, "Care to roll some dice?" And stepping out of the shadows, this green glow, in his hand, the neck of Mrs. Claus His just long, spindly cloth hand is wrapped around her neck, and he's carrying her around. Her eyes are like, it looks like she was. It looks like her face is catatonic, but her eyes are stuck glued to being wide open and in a shocked expression. He looks at all of you and says, "Well, you were more pesky than I thought you'd be. Well, I'm one who's willing to take a chance and roll some dice. Obviously, you're here for this one," and he'll throw her against a tent. "I think maybe we could have a deal. But first, where are my manners? My name is Oogie Boogie. Nice to meet you. And yours?"
I don't think my name's important right now.
Truly is a shame. Guess we won't be rolling dice. You could...
Herbie Lance,
Oh,
lawyer, attorney. You might be needing one soon, but I don't think you can like me.
oh, we have one that steps up to the plate. Mr. Lance, was it? Now, would you be willing to engage in some rolling of the dice?
What's this dice rolling you're talking about?
And you'll see floating above his head are 2 orange D6s. It's like, these are the dice I'm talking about. Simple game, really. Best 2 out of 3. Whoever rolls the highest gets what they want. Now, Mr. Lintz, what do you want? Anything, really. You know,
Oh, do it.
some would
At
say...
this point, what do I want? I want you dead. Because I like Miss Claus. And you treated her wrong. And I guess I'm going to be judged tonight. And jury.
Sorry, I forgot to switch over.
Where are we at here? You can place me wherever we're at.
Right here. Over on the road. Here, I will place you. You're up here. I don't know why you weren't.
Okay.
And for some reason, you guys can't place your tokens down, so we'll say if Herbie up
I
front.
placed mine. I just wasn't sure where you wanted us on the map.
No, I'm talking about Nate and Todd. For some reason, they're having issues. You just see him sitting here, and Mrs. Claus is like inside this tent right here. Well, if you're trying to kill me, that's gonna be a losing game. For you. I'm giving you an option. A deal, really. Beat me at dice and you could have your precious Mrs. Claus back. But if you lose, well, I do need a few more assistants in my life since those 2 idiots are no longer with me. Jack took them for his own needs. So, Mr. Lintz, instead of fighting, would you be willing to make a deal?
I am not a lawyer that makes deals. I am not a lawyer that plea bargains.
Well,
I am a lawyer that will attack you.
well,
What on, bitch?
well, that is truly...
Language, please. It's Christmas.
For him.
Well, that is truly a shame, Mr. Lintz. And he's gonna point his finger and cast Power Word Stun on you.
And I am going to cast... Where the fuck is it?
Are you trying to counterspell this?
Yes,
Me?
No, him.
me.
Are you 60? Are you within 60 feet?
We sure are.
Okay. This is an 8th level spell, so what? I don't think you can cast 8th level spells, so it's a 3rd level. So, you are gonna have to roll a d20 and add your spellcasting modifier, which will be +5. So add a d20 and add +5. The DC you're looking for is 18 to counterspell the spell.
All right. It's probably going to come up as 2. I'm actually going to take the one on the right.
The one on the right? Okay. Oh, it only came up as 1. So it's a 14 plus 5.
Hey.
So it's a 19. He goes to point and it just fizzles out. He's like, well, that was very rude. Kill them now. And he'll clap his hands. And you two, all of you will see these 2 massive constructs start to come out of the ground. Everyone, please roll initiative. Please and thanks. And oh, that's right.
I rolled a natural 40.
Natural 40.
All right, let me try something. Let me click on my guy here and then roll initiative. Well, it went into the thing.
Yeah,
It
you're
was a
there.
shitty
You're there.
roll.
You're there.
It's stuck on my tombstone.
18, 19. Add turn.
There it is.
Add turn. Add turn. Oogie Boogie rolls a. Okay. It's a natural 20 for his initiative, so, say 24. That. Construct. That's a 6. And the other one is a 17. And we will pop. And I need to get rid of you. And you. And I need to grab these guys. This step block. Okay. All right. So top of the round. It's wow. Leah rolled higher than Oogie Boogie. Good job, on Leah. It is your turn.
Sorry.
You got these 2 massive constructs that are bearing down on you currently, and you got Oogie Boogie sitting there grinning at all of you excitedly.
All right. Well, I'm going to just because owls look hilarious running. I'm going to jump 5 feet in the air and skirt around the How do they have? How wide is their hitbox?
You will find out.
Well,
You don't know. You'd assume pretty big.
I'm gonna try and go right through the middle.
You're going to get attack of opportunity by both of them. Because their reach is 15 feet each.
Fuck.
Okay, one of them's going to miss horribly with a natural 1. But that's a natural 20 on the second one.
Fuck.
So, this one's going to smack you. Fuck. Fuck is right. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not. It's a one-shot. Fuck you guys. I have to have that mentality in one-shots. I care more about your characters than the actual game. Okay, so that's 13 times 2 is 26 plus 6 is 13 times 22, so 32. Oh. Oops. Hold that plus 6. Plus. Okay, so that's another. So what's 25, 50? That's a. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. No, I was right. That's 32 points of slashing damage. I didn't read the second part of that. Glad I did though.
Okay.
So you're smacked by that person, but you should be able to get to Oogie Boogie with your speed.
Yep. And then I'm gonna punch him twice.
Okay. Go for it.
23 and 23.
You're going to feel your fist hit him, and then you're going to look to your left, and you're going to see 2 dice roll on the ground ethereally, and you're going to see a 6 and a 4 on them. You said 23 and 23?
Yes.
Those are now 13s, so they miss. He's going to laugh. He's going to look at you. Try harder, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna do flurry of blows.
The definition of trying harder is punching more.
Dirty 20 and a 13, so just one of them.
Dirty 20 and a 13. The dirty 20 hits.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. You do feel your fist sink into his belly, and it doesn't do nearly as much damage as you thought. Expected.
War cry. That's it. Actually, no, I don't have any more bonus actions, so.
Okay. All right, that's your turn then. It's now Oogie Boogie's turn, and you are now
Come at me, bro. I mean,
sure. He's going to good luck. He's going to cast Inflict Wounds at 7th level.
Jeez.
So that's a d20 to hit you. That might hit you. That's a shitty ass roll. What's your AC?
what'd you roll?
A 19?
Oh, I fucking have 19 hit AC.
All right, so that's 8d10.
He could roll a lot of ones.
Once.
Yeah, or just straight 10s, you know. So there's 6 of them. 7, 14, 19,
We're
25,
really ugly, so it's like
33.
anti-inspiration.
33 plus 10 is 43. 47 points of necrotic damage just smacks you in the face as you roll right up on him. That's his action. As his bonus action, he is going to use... Yeah, we'll use that one. He's going to use Anti-Magic Shroud. So in a centered on him in a 10-foot radius, all magical attacks done against him within that radius have spell range attacks have disadvantage. And he rolls with advantage on spell saving throws, so long as that ability is up. And that is his turn. He's going to stay where he's at.
It's turtle time.
Okay, it's now Smelvin's turn.
How long does that last?
You do not know.
A roll, Arcana maybe.
You've never seen this ability before, so no.
What if I squint really hard?
You
Oh
see
gosh, it kind
snowflakes.
of like fucks up what I wanted to do.
You could heal me. Just saying.
You're so far though.
Here.
You're so far though.
Okay.
Fuck. Oh, let me look at my healing spells. Probably got something in here. Guess I could just use heal.
You could.
How much HP were you missing? Or how badly do you?
Probably. I probably have like 1/3 of my health left.
All right, I'll just use heal.
Okay. So you get 70 points of HP.
Thank you.
And move around. Come on, left. Right. Move right here. And that'll be it.
Okay. Deline, what would you like to do?
The best thing I can this Christmas is gift us the gift of fucking up this one
All
with a
right.
spell I can cast for free.
Polymorph. Okay. Let's say a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yep.
Oh God. That's a -4 to their.
Welcome to the
Wisdom.
club, little bunny rabbit.
Are you turning into a bunny rabbit?
Yep.
You see this giant fucking construct shrink down and morph into a rabbit. Is it a hare? Maybe is that the name of?
I would
Probably.
assume.
No. Rabbit? Maybe.
Bunny, rabbit,
No.
hare.
No.
I mean, you can throw whatever in its place. We just know it's a rabbit.
Jackrabbit.
Yeah, give me one second.
Easter rabbit.
There you go. It's Nate. The giant rat.
That's a bunny rabbit right there. That's all I can do. And that should help on
Okay.
Leah.
Okay. Well,
So,
its turn is before Herbie's. But when I erased the token, it got rid of its place in the turn order. So but it had a 12 for initiative. So it's now the rat's turn.
the rabbit's turn.
What's their movement for a rat?
Rabbit.
20 feet.
It has to act like the animal it becomes as well.
2, 3, 4. I don't believe that's how polymorph works. It still thinks it's a warforged.
The target is
Replaced by
Just
statistics, alignment and personality. Yeah, so it's still it still keeps its want to destroy. So it's gonna walk up to it's going to run up 20 feet
Oh,
to Smelvin, and it's going to attempt to bite Smelvin.
Outstanding.
Thing's just delusional.
Just leave it alone.
That's a natural 20.
No way.
Oh my god.
I think I'm the same size, so that makes sense.
You're right.
It's a natural 20, which rats are a D4 bite. Oh my
The
God.
rabbit.
Bunny.
Okay, well, it's gonna use the same. It's a giant rabbit, whatever. The rabbit's gonna run up and bite Smelvin for 2 HP because I rolled a 1 on the D4.
Oh,
And yep, that's its turn. Herbie, it's your turn.
Well, it just fell right into my plan. Because I'm going to cast Chain Lightning.
No.
Don't hurt it.
Don't hurt the fucking thing I just turned, Todd.
Yes.
no, wait. No, wait. It might fail its save, though.
Yeah, but it reverts back if it hits 0 HP.
Yeah, but I think it has a bigger chance of doing more damage if he does it now.
Yeah.
Oh, true. I guess. That makes sense.
So
Do it,
I'm
Todd.
going to hit this one, I can't mark, but the big one and then the small one with Chain Lightning. I think I'm rolling right.
Holy fuck!
54 points of damage.
So it needs to make a dex save. So that is Oogie Boogie, and both the rat and the forge. Oogie Boogie succeeds. No, wait. That is... What is his dex? It's dexterous. Alright, well that is a success for Oogie Boogie. The rat fails. Or the bunny fails. That's a natural 4. Plus nothing for it. And then the Warforge Titan is to -1 to dex. So that's a fail. So Oogie Boogie saves, so he takes half, so that's 20,
7.
27.
27.
Stop.
I'm sorry. I'm
44.
fucking tired. I'm sorry. I can't do dice math.
It's okay, neither can I.
Me either.
It does blast him. He does get to make that with advantage. Okay. Making sure. And then you watch the giant or the bunny get fried, and then immediately right on top of Smelvin. A Warforged Titan. Except it's hurt by 54 points. Or so it's 53 points because it had 1 HP. So, oh god. Dice math. I feel it right now. Okay, I got it. Which I'll go ahead and add his initiative back on the board now that it's...
Thankfully, we got a good turn out of that to not have it do anything.
Yep. Okay, and it's gonna pop up, and this one's also gonna take 71. Right. Okay, so that is the end of your turn, Herbie, unless you want to inspire anybody.
I'm going to inspire our little owl friend.
Okay. Yeah,
Iki.
you get a D10. Mousy.
Yay.
And at the end of Herbie's turn...
And hold on. For my inspiration, I'm going to pull out my violin and I'm going to make and I need you to click something. I'm going to make an owl sound with my violin. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Nice. Love that. Okay, take your D10. At the end of your turn, Herbie, it is now this construct's turn. It's just gonna squish a turtle. First attack is with its axe hand. That is a 19 to hit.
It hits.
Okay. 3, 9. You take 23 points of slashing damage. And now it's going to take its fist. You're going to see its body spin in place, and it's going to take its fist, and it's going to hammer down its fist onto the top of Herbie's head. That's a, that's a 21 to hit you. So it hits. 3, 8, 5, 7, 12, 17. That's 23 points of bludgeoning damage to you. And I need you to make a strength saving throw, Herbie.
Oh, fuck.
Herbie.
Oh, okay.
He's going to use his gel force action.
So, make a strength saving throw. Todd.
Me?
Todd. Yes. Herbie, make a strength saving throw.
For what?
You just got hit by an attack by the Warforged.
Oh, I thought he got hit, not me.
Yeah, it has 2 attacks. 18. You just succeed. Since you weren't paying, you took 23 points of bludgeoning damage, Todd.
Okay.
And that is the end of its turn. Leah,
Yeah.
your turn. What's up?
Oh.
All right. I thought you were talking to Nate.
I'm gonna pull my spear out and stab at Boogie Boogie twice.
Okay.
Remember, you have 10 inspiration.
Yes, you do.
Does a 19 hit?
I'll tell you in a moment. You see those dice roll out and clack. Oh, that's double sixes. That's the same as if he rolls double sixes, he invokes. Okay, let me see this. Double sixes on the dice cause a secondary attack to automatically miss. So the first one misses, and as you go to swing your spear again, you feel his body just like shift around your spear, and he's just gonna smile at
Flurry
you.
of blows. 21 and a 24.
Both hit.
Jesus motherfucker.
He's an asshole. I made him to be an asshole. He's an asshole in the movies
Even with
too.
the inspiration on the first one?
I didn't use it.
Oh, okay.
I haven't used it. 21 damage.
21 damage. He does take half of that because he's resistant, but yes, both hit. So it's 11. Dice math, you suck. Okay. Those land, though.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
And also I'm gonna scream at him again.
He'll just look at you like, fuck. It's now Oogie Boogie's turn. He is going to... He just kind of wants you out of his hair, on Leah.
Am I annoying?
A little bit.
Good.
Is it 4th level? I believe it's 4th level. No, it's not. 6th level? Yes, there it is. He is going to He is going to take a step back, so you do get attack of opportunity. If you want it, Mousy.
I do.
Okay.
Sorry, I was counting.
Yeah, you're
So
fine.
sorry. 24.
24 to hit. Okay, that does hit him.
I'm gonna hit him with my spear.
Okay.
So that's a D. 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Yeah, he's looking a little hurt. Starting to see the tears inside of his belly. You start to see like worms crawling out of the tears. But he's gonna take.
Can I eat one?
Sure. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Worth it. Worth it. $25.
Oh, you're fine. They taste rank, though. They're rotting. He's going to take 2 steps back, and he's going to point at you. He's actually going to make an intelligence check. CPs. Okay, which he makes. He knows how far away counterspell works because he has the same spell. So he's going to back up enough. He's gonna sit on the sledge and point around the corner, and with finger guns shoot a disintegrate at you.
Who?
Me?
At Leah, yeah.
Oh boy.
That's a make a dexterity saving throw.
Hang on a second. I thought I could re-roll this. 11.
11.
Yes.
Inspiration die.
You have you do have an inspo.
Oh yeah.
Roll that d10.
10.
10. So
21.
You just save. Oh my god. So
And I have evasion, so I'll take 0 damage anyway.
it's not a it is. Wait, is evasion a dexterity saving throw specific thing?
Yep.
Damn. Well, you just dodged.
That's why I was looking. When you're subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dex saving throw to take half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed.
Well, you just dodged 91 points of force damage.
Is that halved or is that the full?
That was the full, so it would have been halved.
But still.
Yeah, still, if you
Suck it.
disintegrate, if you're brought to 0 with disintegrate, you're just dead. Okay. He's gonna be. God damn it. Well, that's a shame, and he will take one more step forward just so he's a little more in the light, and he's going to what's he gonna do? He has a bonus action. He's gonna bonus action repair himself. So he heals back. You see 2 dice roll out in front of you on Leah, just to be mocking of you. And you're going to see a 6 and a 5 on the dice. So you're going to see him heal, which you would assume to be 11 points of HP. And that's his turn. Smelvin. It's your turn, buddy.
Kind of between these 2 guys.
Yeah, we should probably eliminate them.
I'll do inflict wounds.
Inflict wounds on the constructs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Would I know if that would work?
You can make an intelligence check.
Oh, not 20.
You would know that most of the time constructs, you know that some constructs are immune to necrotic damage. However, you, being who you are, you would sense that there are, you would get that they aren't immune to it.
So it's 50-50.
Yeah, you would.
Kinda, okay.
You would know that that an inflict wounds would do damage. You just don't know how much.
Okay. Have anything more effective? Let me see. You know what? I'm gonna summon a celestial.
Okay.
Celestial spirit.
Alrighty, let me find it.
I have this stat block here.
I know I have the token. I just gotta go find it. Where do you want it?
Place it right here.
Okay. And what form does that celestial spirit take?
What's a good Christmas thing?
I mean Santa.
Biblically accurate.
Spirit
Angel.
of Christmas.
Christmas tree.
About the star on top of a Christmas tree.
Okay, so it's just gonna be the giant fucking glowing star.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it has an action and attack now that you summoned it.
Okay. It says I have a number of attacks equal to half of the spell's levels, and that was a level 5, so it's 2 attacks. So I will hit with a mace attack,
Okay.
and it's my spell attack modifier. Uh, 23.
That hits.
Where's the dice? $22 radiant damage.
22 radiant damage. That hurt it for sure.
And the celestial can choose itself or another creature it can see within 10 feet of that target. The chosen creature gains 1d10 temporary hit points. within
Okay.
10 feet. I'll give it to the owl.
The owl. All right, so you get a 1d10 temporary hit points. So
Yeah.
Roll those.
Six.
6 points of temporary, 6 temporary hit points to you and Leah.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything else Smelvin could do on his turn?
I can hit again.
All right, go for it.
So. A nat 20.
Hey,
Let's go.
Oogie Boogie cast Silvery Barbs. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I won't do that. I won't do that to you as a DM.
What's that? Hello?
What? Todd?
Oh, I just started seeing spinning places, so I didn't know if it was me or you guys.
Looks to be you by the looks of it.
28.
Total, or did you double that? Is that doubled?
That's doubled.
Okay. 28. It's
And that'll be it.
starting to really, really look hurt. For sure. But okay. Deline.
I'm aiming for this one. Draw.
The 28 hits. The 15 and 13 miss.
We'll take it.
So 26. Oof. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Because they are vulnerable to force damage. So it's 52 points of force damage.
Indeed.
So yeah, it's looking. Both of them are looking really, really shabby. Not looking great. Anything else?
That'll be all I have.
Okay, this Warforged Titan is going to swing its arm at Herbie, which is a natural 2, which probably misses you. Does a 13 miss?
A 13 misses.
All right, you're able to jump out of the way. Moderately frustrated that it missed you. It's going to come down with its axe hand to hit you. Are you fucking kidding me?
Nat 1.
No, that's a nat 2 and a nat 3. So that's the axe hand is the worst to hit. So that's a 13.
Ha
God damn it. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Herbie, it's your turn.
Okay, I may need some guidance here because I don't play a lot of things, casters. But can I use Chain Lightning again?
You have a spell slot for it?
You already used it once.
And is it limited by your ability of having it?
That's what I don't know.
What level spell is it?
It's a 6th level spell.
How many 6th level spell slots do you
I
have?
think 1.
Then no, you cannot use it again.
Yes, you've already. You have 0. You could technically cast a 7th level spell. You could technically cast Chain Lightning as a 7th level spell.
Yeah, you could upcast it.
Yeah, you could
What do you
upcast
have at
it.
level 7 though?
Phantasmic Spray.
And
Prismic Spray.
and Firestorm. You also have Firestorm.
Get more Firestorm out. I think Chain Lightning might be the.
Chain Lightning may be better because it could clear the front line of us. I would say upcast it.
I'm gonna
Use your
upcast
spell as well.
Chain Lightning to level 7.
All right. So
Did
plus
you just roll for me, or did I do that?
I didn't mean to roll for you, so you could do it again. I was just seeing what the upcast was. I think it's just you add another one additional bolt leap, so it's just another.
I just hit the roll, so I might have not rolled.
Did it ask you the level?
No.
No, it's at higher levels. It just hits another creature, one more creature.
Oh, well, fair enough.
So 40 points of damage. I gotta do dex saves for 3. That's a natural 2 for one of the constructs. That's a natural 1 for the other construct.
Pog.
For Oogie Boogie, that's a natural.
Unplugging.
That's a natural 3, but you see 2 d6s hit the ground, which makes him succeed. You see a 6 and a 3,
Still take half.
so he takes 20. But these are zapped immediately and fried. And he takes...
Excellent job, Herbert.
You're welcome.
anything else? You should have 2 more inspiration die to throw around. Do you want to throw them at anybody else?
Yeah, I got 2 more.
You can't
who's
throw
up
another.
next?
You can't throw another one at Leah. She still hasn't used hers.
No, I
Yes,
did.
she did.
Oh, then you can throw it at Leah.
She's up next, so I'm gonna throw it at her.
Okay, so that's a D10.
Oh, I think I have to cast that next turn. It's
All
so
right.
fun.
Okay.
Leah, your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna run up to Oogie Boogie again. Try and stab him again with my spear.
Okay.
Oh, I just realized I should have been rolling those as... I rolled my last one as D6, although you didn't take any damage, but I should be doing this two-handed. Okay. That one's cocked. 22 and a 15.
15 will miss. You'll see 2 more dice hit the
I got a
ground.
19.
19 will just hit him. But the first one misses.
No. And I rolled my inspiration to up it to a 19.
Right. You see 2.
So 19 and a 22.
Okay, you see a D6 hit the ground, and you see the 22 go down by 7. So it misses. So the 19 hits.
Eight damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna flurry.
Okay.
23 and an 11, which I don't think is gonna hit.
23 hits.
11 more damage.
11 more damage. He's looking, starting to look pretty... I'd say he's... Is he? Yeah, he's, he just hit bloodied equivalent. Starting to see more and more worms fall out of his body. This should be fun. Is that your turn?
Wait. Now I'm done.
Understood. Well, this should be funny. How far? I think Kirby's.
He's pissed at me.
Okay, yeah, you're within range for it. Okay, you're gonna see Oogie Boogie look right down on Leah and just like tap her on the shoulder and just go, "Show's over," and you're gonna feel a pulse of necrotic energy rip through you, and he's gonna cast Power Word Kill.
Counter spell.
On me?
No, on Leah. It's counterspellable if you want to do it.
I've got it.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll. You're gonna have to roll 19. So roll d20 and add your spellcasting modifier.
Can we both
Oh, I
roll?
love that.
No, only one needs to be done. What?
19.
He lets go and realizes that it failed. This is starting to get increasingly annoying, and he's going to use his bonus action to sorry, you said 19?
Yeah. Wait, was that close enough? Yeah, it was.
Yes. He's going to use his reaction. You're going to see 2 dice hit the ground right next to you, Deline. If these roll doubles, you have to re-roll that.
Okay.
Snake eyes.
Rerolling them.
Yeah, reroll that reroll that d20 and add
25.
Fuck.
Welcome to the shit show, motherfucker.
Damn. All right. Fine. You don't die, but he still has his bonus action. He can't roll again. He already used the roll action on his turn. 2 of them, which that's his max each turn. God damn it. The only thing he can do is he's gonna bonus action Misty Step. Because
And I don't get an attack of opportunity for that?
no, he just disappears. This is also counter spellable.
I already used mine, so
Todd.
I have a counter spell.
Yeah, if you
would
want to
you
use
like
it
to do so?
on a second level Misty Step, it would immediately succeed. If you wanted to be petty and counter spell him, you could do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be petty.
He goes to like flash away, and then you just see him standing there like Leah like, I really hate all of you. And that's his turn because he can't do much. Smelvin, it's your turn.
That was a good turn. Is anyone really hurt?
I think the most hurt person is probably on Leah.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Unleash your fury, you tiny turtle.
Yeah, I'm running out of shit I can do.
I'm not.
At level
I have not yet
4,
begun to have this fuckery happen.
level 4 is what I got. I guess I could. I'm gonna cast Banishment.
Okay. Can you throw? I can't remember. What's the save?
It's a charisma.
Charisma saving throw. Oh, that's
I have to believe Oogie Boogie has some pretty high charisma.
Yeah, he's like fucking. Look at him.
Look at that Riz.
Just
Yeah, look
full
at
of,
them hips.
full of that riz.
what's the save? What's your save DC?
Should be 18.
Yeah, it's a 30. He succeeds.
Jesus Christ. That's all I can do. I guess it's my boy's turn now.
All right. It's Deline, your turn.
Oh wait, what about
No,
my
no, his
celestial?
Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, your celestial has. Yeah, your celestial
He
could
can
probably.
fly 40 feet.
I'm just gonna move here because that's where I'm gonna be while he's doing that, so I don't forget.
Yes, you could. Yes, he could easily. Boom.
I'll hit him twice. Oh, what was the thing again? Okay. 19. 19.
19 just hits him. Yeah.
Alright. And 22.
Yep.
Alright. That's 13 for the first one.
Okay. This is radiant damage, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And okay, nice. 18 for the second.
Okay. You notice that the radiant damage does a lot more than you anticipated, and he is in tatters right now.
Oh shit. Power of Christmas.
But that is the end of your turn.
Yep.
Deline.
May the power of Christmas compel you. Crown of Stars.
Jesus Christ.
That's not well, I guess what the first one can be the attack roll, because I am shooting one mote at Oogie Boogie. So I'm going to use one of them as a bonus action and whip it at him.
Okay.
So, YOLO.
20.
I assume that hits?
Yeah.
4d12.
Well, hold on. Emergency D. Yeah, it still hits. the only way
22.
that was missing is if it was a D6 or 2 6s. 22. That's
Slams into him.
that's radiant damage, right?
Yeah, sure is.
How do you want to do this?
I would just like to let it hit him and let it explode every single part of him into nothing.
Well, it
And
does.
for dramatic effect, I can shoot the rest of the stars at him to get rid of everything.
Okay. You watch Oogie Boogie. You see the 2 dice roll. He's like, come on, please. Oh, fuck me. And just slam into him. His very essence explodes and disintegrates. And you watch as he like goes and disappears. You see his body start to like, his spirit start to like swirl. And he just like is sitting there, and he's just like, you see like the visage of Oogie Boogie now and spirit form, and he just looks at all of you and goes, I guess you won the game.
Do I
And
have
you-
a moment to cast something else?
No, because you watch a void open up behind him, and grabbing onto his very soul are 2 giant like werewolf mitts, and starts to drag him into the void. And you just, as this happens, you see a bony hand place around his neck, and you see Jack Skellington's face come up out of the void, and he just goes, "It's okay, Boogie. You'll have all of eternity to make up for what you've done. All of you. Have a wonderful Christmas." And he will grab Oogie Boogie and tear him into the void, and the void will shut. And as the void shuts, you see Mrs. Claus wake up. Go, oh, well, this is not where I expected to be.
Is she injured at all?
Make a perception check or a medicine check. Your choice.
I'll do, let me see which one's higher.
I can do a medicine check too to check her over and then squawk at you. Never mind, I rolled an 11.
I rolled a 14.
I have a +9.
I'll do
to
perception.
medicine.
Okay.
25.
She seems unharmed.
Oh, okay. I was gonna dump, like, a prayer of healing.
Your radiance.
Oh, yes, my children, my dears, how are you? Oh,
We are well. We should
Smelvin's head is
return
in
you-
the snow, bowing.
My lady, I'm so glad we were able to help you.
oh, well, yes, where are we?
Well, we are far away from Christmas Town, but we will get you back.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Where is, by chance, it wasn't, Chris that sent you here to,
We
scoop
were
me up?
told to rescue you.
Oh, right, from, I assume, my husband, yes?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
We could not let Oogie Boogie take you.
Oh,
Unless you don't want to go back, I could probably handle the paperwork on that.
no, it's probably best for Mr. Claus to have his missus. Um, very well, lead the way, I suppose.
I make an insight check.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shun the non-believer. Shun.
27.
There's a slight hint of disappointment in her eyes.
That's a shame, Mrs. Claus. We'll get you back nice and safe, don't you worry.
Smelvin does not care.
Very well. She,
Mrs. Claus, do
she'll-
you feel safe at home?
of course, my husband is busy, but I'm fine.
Well, here's a card in case you ever change your mind.
Thank you, Herbie.
Maybe you could talk Mr. Claus into letting me be the lawyer of Christmas Town.
I will do what I can. Shall we go?
Yes, we should.
As all of you start walking along the path, you see a red light, glow in the distance, up in the sky. And coming in hot, you see Santa, with all of his reindeer, Rudolph leading the way, landing along on the road next to you, and he looks at all of you and says, "Oh, good work. I'd say you deserve a prize. Well, your prize is simple. You're on the nice list for 50 years. I'd say that's probably good. Nancy, get in the sleigh, would you please?" "Right, dear. I'll do that." "Yes, be a good girl. It's fine. Where'd you wander off to?" "I'll see all of you later," and he will say, "On Dasher." And he'll snap his reins, and they'll start to take off, and he'll look at all of you and say, "You could walk from here, I hope. Oh, and my friends, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas Eve. Bye-bye." And he'll take off into the sky, and as you watch him fly towards Christmas Town, all of you being left out here in the cold, that is where we'll end tonight's one-shot. What will happen to the...
Santa abusing Mrs. Claus.
We have to wait a whole year for the.
You can find out whether or not Santa's an abusive husband in 2024.
Next year.
And that's where we're going to end it.
Yeah. Smelvin didn't catch any of what he said. His head was buried in the snow from bowing.
That's hilarious, actually. Well,
And Herbie is already drawing up paperwork.
for the inevitable divorce. Thanks for playing, guys. Thanks for indulging me in my goofiness. I hope you had fun.
I had a lot of fun not dying. To your
You
hand.
almost died multiple times, yes. Almost.
You're
And
welcome.
I just want to be a lawyer.
Thank you.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, and unfortunately, we were playing neither.
There's
I
a lot
will
of
say, by the
counter
way, I did have technically my unarmed strikes count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attacks. So I don't think my bludgeoning would have. Doesn't that mean that my bludgeoning would have gotten more like the regular damage and not?
Should have.
Yes, and he has Boogie's character sheet is full of a bunch of weird resistances. So if that was the case, then yes, probably I'd have to see the technical wording of it. But anyways,
I'm just saying.
well,
There's a lot for me to
I
read
th-
on this goddamn list.
I think
though.
he still would have taken or would have still been resistant.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But okay.
Fine.
Might have worked for the sword though.
The spear.
Where
No, it's
where
my
are
unarmed
those?
strikes.
No,
Or
I'm
those
saying like the
stunning
sword you
strikes.
punched.
Oh yeah.
Shit, I didn't use my gun once.
You had a gun?
Yeah, I had a rifle.
You had a turtle with a gun?
Yeah. I
God
should.
damn.
So let's get last thing Smells gonna do is shoot in the forest somewhere. See if it's something or not. We'll never know.
Yeah, who knows?
If Smelvin shoots a rifle in the woods and nobody's around to hear it, did he really kill something?
Well, we will. If you guys decide to revisit these characters next year, when I inevitably run something similar to this, then we'll see what happens to them. But until then, thanks for playing, guys, and I will be right back. That one. No, wrong. This one. There it is. All right, everybody. Let me turn off my background stuff. Okay, there we go. Thank you for watching. This will, like I said, this will be the last Time to Roll stream of 2023. So, if any of you are new, I know we did hit a pretty high viewer point tonight. So, if anybody is new here and they'd like to they like what they saw, they like the goofiness of this. This is I'd say about 50% of our normal campaigns just as goofy. And 50% of it is serious, but recently it's been more serious than goofy. But so that's why I decided to run this, and also for the spirit of the holiday. So I appreciate all of you. Want to drop a follow here? That'd be great. We post everything on YouTube the day after our streams, and so this should be out tomorrow at Monday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. We also post it as a podcast every single Monday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're new and you want to go follow us in all those places, that would be lovely, and I'd love you forever for it. But I think that's it. We're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap up the 2023 D&D season here. Everyone have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful holiday. If you celebrate any of the holidays that are coming up, I hope you enjoy it with your family or those that you consider your family. And until then, we'll see you guys January 7th, live here on twitch.tv/time to roll. Until then, have a happy holidays and have a happy new year. And I'll see you guys in 2024. Peace out.